Hello and welcome to this Thursday morning edition of UND Weather Update on September 9th, 2021. I'm meteorologist Ben Remington bringing you your forecast this morning. Checking out our headlines, we do have a rainy day in store for us on this Thursday. A good system moving through and going to give us some much needed rain for the area. However, as we head into tomorrow, we see those clouds and rain begin to clear out and we'll have an improving weekend for us, and that will lead way into a dry week ahead for us here in the Red River Valley. Looking at the temperatures across the region right now, we're seeing generally sitting in the mid 60s across the region, some lower 60s here in Minnesota, and even up into the Arrowhead of Minnesota, we see some of those mid 50s. So a little bit colder off of Minnesota, but generally speaking, a uniform temperature field across the region. Checking out the rest of the nation, we see that those 60s are really the case for much of the upper Midwest and Great Plains. And of course, a little bit warmer down in the 70s for more of the deep South and Gulf states as well. Looking at the national satellite and radar here, we do see that system that's going to bring us our rain lifting its way up towards the Dakotas and Minnesota right now. That rain already approaching North Dakota and Grand Forks as we speak. And as well, if we take a look over here in the Northeast, we do see the remnants of what was Category 4 Hurricane Ida, now just a low pressure system moving off of the East Coast. But that doesn't mean it didn't do any damage as it made its way across the rest of the nation here. Yesterday, I saw an active day of weather across the Northeast, seeing tornadoes in both Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Quite a bad situation there. Some of those potentially violent tornadoes, and as well as the system moved through, it dumped torrential rain. See some of the rain totals here. Edison, New Jersey receiving 8.1 inches, New York City proper receiving 7.1 inches, and with that sort of population density and that sort of rain, flash flooding was everywhere. A very, very bad situation. Some of those rainfall rates getting up over 4 inches per hour in places. Local satellite and radar right now is showing that system lifting up in our area. Grand Forks, the rain is knocking on the door right now. It is almost to us. We do see right along I-94 right now a little line of convection really beginning to take shape there. A few thunder rumbles associated with that, but nothing too severe at this time. That rain will be coming in as we go throughout the day. And while we may not like it, it is needed. We do have quite a bit of drought across the area. You do see that central Minnesota is not doing too terrible, but especially across northern North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, really, really bad drought. So as this makes its way through, farmers and agriculture will be very happy as much needed rain is going to impact the area. Looking at our Futurecast right here, we do see a low pressure system, of course, associated with that. It's going to make its way through Minnesota as we go throughout the day. But this front will act to kind of push this across the state of Minnesota and get this out of our hair by about midnight tonight. We do see those clouds by tomorrow morning are still lingering over the area, and those will probably linger into around the noon hour. But by the time we get towards noon, that sun should pop back out. Now in the evening, we do have another little system moving through the Dakotas that should bring some showers and thunderstorms to parts of South Dakota and North Dakota. But I don't think any of those showers will really reach their way up towards Grand Forks. Mostly should stay confined to south of I-94 as we go throughout the day tomorrow. And then after that, as we get towards Friday night into Saturday, we do see all of those clouds clear out and the sun should be back out nice and bright by the time we are getting to Saturday. Today in Grand Forks, a high of 66. We're going to see those rain totals as we go throughout the day reach up into the half to 3/4 of an inch range. So a lot of good rain for us there. We will see some occasional thunder, especially with this first little line of convection as it moves through. And those winds will be kind of gusty as we go throughout the day. South-southeast wind 10 to 15, gusting up towards 30. Tonight we only drop down towards 60. Those clouds are going to keep us relatively warm as we go throughout the night. And of course that rain will be decreasing, but it'll really start to taper off after we get to around midnight. And any additional rain totals with that should be a lot less than we see during the day, less than 1/10 of an inch in general. And those winds will remain out of the southeast, albeit calm down a little bit, back down to 5 to 10 miles an hour, gusting up to 20. Tomorrow we got a lot nicer of a day in store for us, 75 degrees for a high. We will see periods of clouds, especially in the morning. Those clouds will be a lot more increased in coverage than compared to the afternoon. And those showers, of course, are possible as we head into the evening hours. But again, we think those will remain mostly south down towards Fargo and south of I-94. And those winds will calm a lot as well, west-northwest at 5 to 10. Checking out the first 3 days here, of course, we do see that colder today, warmer on Friday, and then by Saturday, our rain chances are gone and we're up into the 70s. And by Saturday, that trend will continue into the rest of the 7-day forecast. They're seeing very, very nice temperatures throughout the beginning of next week. And as well, we should see plentiful sun. So a nice week ahead for us. We do see a few rain chances begin next week. Not too sure about that quite yet, but we will keep you updated here on UND Weather Update. Thank you for watching, and please tune in next time.